Quite a sight to behold. And that gets things running. This could fall anywhere. Over to the left. It's a loose ball. That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. Loose ball, who's going to get there? And he has been fouled there. And we have the first dead ball situation of the game, promising one. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. Going for goal! Robbie Cruz. And it's played forward. It's got... And Robbie Cruz! Oh, smart save. Rogic. No, that's not the ball he wanted. Good running with the ball. Can they build on it? And the finish! He scored! That was a given. It always was.
That's just a great finish, but it's down to very clever movement. You can see this has been obviously worked on the training ground. He knew exactly where he wanted the ball, and it all came good.
So we have our breakthrough.
Yeah, this is also a chance to see what happens to their level of concentration from here.
And here's Cruz. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Hoists it forward. Nicely measured pass. Real chance! And in it goes! All too easy. They are in danger of disappearing out of sight.
And looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Moy. Rogic. Gorgeous control there. Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Tries to stroke it through. And that is as far as they're going to go. And here's Cruz. Moy. Forward it goes. Plays it over to the other flank. Rogic. Rogic really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Ball through needs to be good here. Robbie Cruz! Oh, that's fabulous! He's got himself a peach of a goal!
Oh, look, the keeper didn't know whether he was coming or going in the end, and he just got lost.
Australia get themselves back into contention.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Shapes to shoot! Just off target.
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
And it's Cruz. Rogic. No mistake!
Well, that's something that'll make the manager proud, because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, I think two keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind one. There was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
They're guilty of lacking inventiveness here. It's all broken down. Oh, good interception. Rogic. Now it's Cruz. And the counter is on. Out to the right. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. That's going to be the final action of the first half. Well, it has been a pretty crazy game so far. They've played out in extraordinary fashion, and the scoreline underlines that.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period.
What a good half. They've gone blow for blow, and it's 2-2. So we're already into the second period. He came in hard, very hard. He's gone for it!
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
Across the field it goes. Oh, shooting chance! To the lead once more. That was easy, almost too easy.
Yeah, and teamwork was key to that. A beautiful piece of engineering to set him free in the box.
He's made it free. Quite a day at the office for him.
This is one of the best performances I've seen in a while. He's practically taken on this team single-handedly, and they don't know how to stop him.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Whistle's gone, that's foul. Could cross it here. Forward it goes. Breaks on here. Brought forward. What does he try from here? And the finish! It's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
So the lead now is 2.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Into the box. Up he gets! Back of the net! And they are dragging it back! Game on again! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, I think that defence there thought they were in good position and they had him where they wanted, yet somehow he's worked a scoring position when it didn't see him on. It's really crafty business, that.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could now well reward them with an equaliser.
And it's played forward. He's on his way. It's being played forward. Well, that's where he wants it.
This defence just doesn't trust itself to play a higher line.
Frightened of people getting in behind.
Yeah, absolutely. It just opens up the opportunity of not only strikers getting behind, but the runners from midfield too.
That was one quality pass away from being a very decent chance. Looked very promising.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
And through to the goalkeeper. Hoists it forward. And here's Cruz.
Australia are definitely going about this the right way.
Well, hit and hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Spot on, Peter.
Shoots! He scores! And surely now the result's beyond doubt. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Yeah, it looks simple, Peter, but it requires intelligent use of space and good understanding to pull it off.
4 in the game, he is the man. Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat. And here's Cruz, he's off on a marauding run. Looking to break out here, lobs it in gently. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Just the goalkeeper to beat. Hits one! They are rampant! And the lead is extended still further.
And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before and no doubt they'll work it again.
How many more does he want? So now the difference is 3.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition looked completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
And he's on his way! That's a throw. Plays it out to the wing. He's making good use of his strength there. Just refuse. Oh, that is asking for trouble. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. And it's played forward. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Has a pop! And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss. And there goes the final whistle. Great day for attacking football. The artists have painted their pretty pictures. Only one team in it. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Look, they've got to be happy with what they've produced here because they showed plenty of industry and I think they've ended up getting what they deserve.
Well, thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town, and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. Certainly this is a very, very impressive venue. Quite a sight to behold. Two high-profile, high-caliber teams. This is a welcome event for all these supporters.
Yes, Peter, it's a shame it's only a friendly, but then again, that may help us see a more expressive attacking contest. And I'd be prepared to settle for a clash of lesser intensity in favour of lots of flair, skill, and plenty of tricks, and a few goals. I suspect I've probably overstretched my level of greed here.
And that gets things running. Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
Yeah, Paul Pogba. He could be a real game changer for this team, Peter. He's got the strength to hold off defenders and the technical ability to pick out a killer pass. He can also shoot with great power and accuracy. He's a real midfield dynamo, actually, capable of winning a tackle in his own half and then charging downfield to make something happen at the other end. Box to box.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. And it's got through. Up to meet it! Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
Well, he certainly got to the ball well enough, but the rest didn't quite come off for him.
He's had a shot! He's pulled off a fine save.
Well, that was high-class goal-kicking there to back up his high-class wage.
Repelled by the keeper. It's a good-looking cross. Shapes to shoot! And oh! A great save, real class.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
He's through the middle. And the shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, I can understand why his thinking was that way inclined.
Dinks one in. And here's Ben Yedder. He could be in here. Just brushed off the ball there. Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Has a hit! And he's there to make a great save.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Gets up to head it!
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
He's there to big chance! It's anyone's ball. Must needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Lucas Paquet hits one! Kera drives it forward. That had to be more accurate. Throw in. Tries lifting it over. Has a pop! Oh, that's a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Good running with the ball. Can they build on it? Can't get the better of his opposite number. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there. What a ball this is! Hits one! He's delivered all right! That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, it's pretty damning on the part of that defence, Peter, that he was allowed so much time and space. But I think you have to give credit where it's due. And it was a brilliant set-up and finish.
West Ham take the lead, 1-0.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
Lucas Paqueta, timely intervention. And it's Ben Yedder. Golovin. Well, he acknowledges, and it's been given away. He's got away. It has a hit! Monaco given another corner. Massive leap! Knocks it away. Brought forward. What does he try from here? Pablo Hernandez. To the final 5 minutes of the first half. Hardly anything between the sides, and it's 1-0. Going through. Hoists it forward. And the through ball is intercepted. Tried to play it through.
Peter, his body shape was a giveaway before he made the pass, and its obviousness was appreciated.
And it's played forward. And it's half-time here. And here we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It was very, very tight.
I'm sure they'll be very happy with their first half performance and the scoreline. They'll definitely want to maintain their momentum now and finish the job.
West Ham come in, having established that lead. A game where the narrative is, at least in terms of the scoreline, so far so good. We're promptly into the second 45 minutes. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Lucas Paqueta goes looking. That's not going to make it. And it's Ben Yedder. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Pablo Hernandez. Gets it back. Shoots! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
The keeper really dug out his defence then, a magnificent effort.
Wan-Bissaka. Lucas Paqueta. Lucas Paqueta! Great effort, beautifully taken.
Ah, that's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Forward it goes. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Tries to get it forward quickly. Gorgeous control there. Hoists it forward. Now the counter. There's a move that looked promising, but eventually thwarted without doing any harm. Gets the better of his man. He's had a go!
Well, I suppose it wasn't the worst attempt if you consider how far out he was.
Well positioned to make that interception.
This defence just doesn't trust itself to play a higher line.
Frightened of people getting in behind.
Yeah, absolutely. It just opens up the opportunity of not only strikers getting behind, but the runners from midfield too.
And it's Pogba. And it's played forward. Now a chance to break. He's looked long this time. Tried to play it through.
Look, he's offering an apology to his teammate, who's clearly miffed at not being picked out despite making what looked like the right run.
It's Ben Yedder! Good hit, kept the keeper honest. Forward it goes. And that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Pogba. And that has put paid to that.
Monaco are actually displaying tremendous fighting spirit. There's a real belief that they can still have a say.
Wan-Bissaka gets it back.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
Golovin hoists it forward. Right through the middle. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right.
Monaco are definitely not going down without a scrap. Their attitude just can't be faulted.
Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger.
This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
Doesn't get the pass he's looking for.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Monaco have a free kick. Very little time to go, and they have a free kick in a really promising area. And that's been levered clear. West Ham just have to run down the clock.
Look, with time running out, they have to get the ball in the penalty box, and if it means a long punt, then so be it. They've got to give themselves a chance.
Plays it out to the wing. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick. West Ham looking to widen the gap even further here. He'll fancy himself from here. He's gone for goal. On the ball's cut, has a pop! And the follow-up. And that is the last effort of the game. West Ham hold on. It's a narrow squeak, bit of luck, some judgment. 1-0 the score at the final whistle. What are your thoughts on today's game then? Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town and the bus is going for goal! And that certainly packed a punch. And it's been taken straight back. Fabian Ruiz. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Robertson. Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Has a pop! That has certainly tested the keeper.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
And it's played forward. Gets away from his opponent. He's come loose. Hoists it forward. Mohamed Salah. Real chance! Oh, good effort. He got plenty on that.
Mohamed Salah brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Van Dijk. Robertson. Just brushed off the ball there. And the counter is on. Tries to stroke it through. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there. Played out to the right. He's found his man. And he's onside. He's through. And the finish! And he's there to make a great save.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Keeper has beaten it away. Robertson. Maybe goalless, but it is not without interest.
Yeah, those longer balls forward are definitely having...
Hits one! Oh, what a wonderful stop!
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
The chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. Another corner. Any better luck this time round? And it's been taken short. Time to deliver. Oh, surely!
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
Hits one! It's anyone's ball.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Out to the left it goes. Oh, smart save. Hakimi positions himself well and cuts it out. Going through. Has a goal! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Fabian Ruiz goes looking. He gets past his man. Chance! Potential goal of the season contender, if only.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
Fabian Ruiz. Forward it goes. There's a long ball. Nice little flick. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Fabian Ruiz. Has a hit! And with that, the half-time whistle goes. Oh, fascinating half, full of talking points, not least that last very, very late one. And we are up to the break.
Liverpool ended that first half in such a strong fashion. I think we'll just have to wait and see now if they can rekindle that drive and that determination. It's been great commitment, and that has to be maintained in this second half.
Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break, 0-0. So we're just settling back into this second half. Great lead! It's in! There is the breakthrough! Great header, made it look easy.
Well, as contact goes, that was tremendous, and it helped him to direct it exactly where he wanted into that net. I think when it comes to the area department, this fella is definitely no slouch.
Liverpool take the lead.
Well, listen, a few words of advice and encouragement from the manager during the break can often straighten things out, and it's paid off here.
Hakimi. Oh, great ball! Hernandez spreads it towards the left. He's through the middle. Oh, shooting chance! Now a chance to break. Has a pop! It's broken, it's come back out! And the keeper barely had to move.
Robertson just didn't steer it away from the goalkeeper. He hit it right at him.
Plays it out to the flank. And that's been won straight back.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
This isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break.
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have to do.
Cut out in the nick of time. That was one quality pass away from being a very decent chance. Looked very promising.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Dembele. That's a decent ball. Fabian Ruiz is flagged offside. changes here, from both sides in fact. Fabian Ruiz gets it back.
Liverpool really are almost trying to pass the ball through a brick wall at the moment. You can see the sense of anxiety has now shifted to the stands.
Wigan ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Isak goes for goal! Oh, and that should have been two.
Isak has reacted in utter shock here. For him, the keeper has pulled off the impossible.
He'll hit it! Great save, that was not easy.
Well, I can understand why his thinking was that way inclined.
Battles to win it back. Oh, they can break. Dembele! Should have equalised.
Well, the lead may be fragile, but the keeper was focused and strong.
Has gone out. Fabian Ruiz plays it forward.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
It really is now or never. They need a goal. How it shapes to shoot! Oh, that is rather wayward. Loose ball, who's going to get there? He's had a look. He's gone for it! Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
Well, at least the crowd are appreciative of his efforts.
That's a poor kick by the keeper, he's just given it straight back. Liverpool need to hold on for a few more moments. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. And that will be the final act. Liverpool will try the only goal. Result, no question, the most important. Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted. Goes for goal! And through to the goalkeeper. And the counter is on. And here's Lewandowski. It's Rashford! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, as test goalkeeper, the keeper has just received an...
Lewandowski! He's gone for it! It'll be a throw-in. It's a brilliant interception.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
Decent looking ball. He's left his man. Hits one! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Foden puts his foot on the gas. Shoots! Same again, same outcome.
Manchester really putting a few chances together here. Taking one can only add to such good momentum now.
Rodri. Big chance! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt. In with a header! Has a hit! He's missed, but not by that far.
His reputation is better than what we've just seen.
Good challenge, he just stood firm. Rashford. Chance to break. Plays it long. And it's got through. Oh, real danger here. He's gone for it. And it's a goal!
What a great finish, but how about the touch? It just allowed him to put the ball exactly where he wanted it, and the rest became a formality.
A 1-0 lead established.
Still a fragile lead, though. They can't afford to sit on this.
Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Tries to get it forward quickly. Now a chance to break. Hoists it forward. And the shot! That has skimmed the post.
That's just plain unlucky. There were many, me included, who thought that was going in.
That's a throw. And it's Lewandowski. Foden drives it forward. Has a pop! Yes, it's there! And they're at it again in double quick time.
Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
He's made it 2, and no doubt he's hungry for more. Manchester get themselves a 2-goal cushion.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
And he's there to clear it. Forward it goes. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. And the shot! Oh, that's a fine save!
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Both sides a bit lacking in intent. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Nicely controlled.
Peter, we can only applaud that quality of tackle in the circumstances. It was probably goal-saving.
He gets past his man. He's had a goal! And more, and more, and more. And already they're looking to run away with it.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front. And they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
Manchester take a 3-goal lead and they are romping out of sight. And the finish! And it's played forward. Gets into a dangerous position. Oh, that's clearly not what he wanted to do. Tries to locate someone up front. That is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, there's plenty that can be said about the last 45 minutes, but one thing that cannot be said is that it's dull. One-sided, yes, but packed with excitement.
Peter, do I really need to say anything, or can I simply refer you to the scoreline?
Manchester, 3 goals to the good after a really excellent first. Has a pop! Manchester have a free kick. Manchester with a chance here to increase their lead. He's shaping up to have a crack from here. He's gone for the shot. Lewandowski. Can't get the better of his opposite number. Gets wrestled off the ball. Referee has just said play on. Could move up a gear here. Hoists it forward. Gets into some space. Chance to shoot! Goes for goal! Lacking in accuracy.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Lewandowski. It's Lewandowski! Donnarumma, and they've been caught out here. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Foden tries lifting it over. Could try cutting inside here. Forward it goes.
This defence just doesn't trust itself to play a higher line.
Frighten the people. Shapes to shoot! Tries to get it forward quickly. More than happy to take the muscular approach. Now it's Lewandowski. And it's Rashford. And he's onside. Timely intervention. Out to the left it goes. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Has a goal! And it's played forward, and help's available out wide. Well, the ball's come loose, and the chase is on. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. So, time for changes on both sides, actually. No, he's missed it.
Well, that was just asking too much of himself from there.
Played back in. He's had a shot! It's a hit. It was firm.
Well, Peter, I would say it was worth a try.
It's a decent ball. Lewandowski! And that's off target.
Barcelona are looking quite mean on the counter, and combating that requires even more meanness.
He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Plays it out to the flank. Lewandowski. Lewandowski has a goal! No, poor contact, nothing on the shot. Right through the middle. Gets away from his opponent. Chance! Oh, the ball's come. Oh, real danger here. Time to deliver. Kovacic. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Going for goal! And he's done very well to deal with it.
Yeah, on another occasion, all that went wrong may come right.
It's got through to him, and he's there to cut it out. Bernardo Silva. Foden, whose goal-scoring skills have a... Has a hit! Keeper's not concerned by that. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Turns and goes back. Real chance! Hits one! Oh, that is an awful miss. There goes the whistle. Manchester enjoy their perfect day. For their victims, it is... Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town, and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make it terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. So what a stage for the players to take to here ahead of such an important game. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, get ready for some high-grade football, Peter. Two strong teams, as you say, full of wonderful individual talent. And we have every right to anticipate some really entertaining football. As to whether we'll see a high-scoring contest, that's a little harder to predict. I'm not complaining, though, because there are good players everywhere you look around this surface, and that's a fine start in itself.
Well, we're on the way. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, a man who splits opinion, David Luiz. Is he a midfielder or a defender? I would say the former, because he has an impetuous streak that can't be trusted at the back, but full of Brazilian flair, and what a shot.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. James Rodriguez, Toni Kroos, Cristiano Ronaldo, Makaleli tries to get it forward quickly. It's a loose ball. He's picked him out. It's broken loose. Forward it goes. Goes long. Promising move that. Good inroads into enemy territory, but no joy. Could move up a gear here. Cristiano Ronaldo! He's pulled off a fine save.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
The shot! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
The keeper really dug out his defence then, a magnificent effort.
Hoists it forward. Looking to force his way through. Well, the crowd clearly like what they just saw. Some real no-nonsense defending. He's had a go! So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. Could try cutting inside here. So that's going to be another corner. Chance to cross here. James Rodriguez. And it's played forward. Well, that's where he wants it. Cristiano Ronaldo. Good idea, just poorly executed. very well to intervene. Forward it goes, dashing forward at pace. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. A real opportunity here from a position of great potential. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. Cristiano Ronaldo! Decent hit from there. Oh, really good feet from him. And the ball's come out. He's had a shot. Hoists it forward. James Rodriguez. Cristiano Ronaldo. And the counter is... tries a shot! And that would have been some goal.
Well, the run was really impressive. The finish was depressive, and expectations were not met.
And it's played forward. He's gone for goal! Oh, another save.
Oh, that's a stunning save. I mean, his reflexes...
Cristiano Ronaldo! And again the keeper stands strong.
Well, look, believe me when I tell you that goalkeepers work harder than anyone else in training, and that's why, to be top class on match day, that was a majestic stop.
Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing, but instead, he looks as if he relishes the chance to dig in for his team here.
James Rodriguez. Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, that was close. Good ball. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! A goal and a really telling moment. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Yeah, and teamwork was key to that. A beautiful piece of engineering to set him free in the box.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Well, just listen to the reaction. I think you can hear the approval from the support all around the stadium.
James Rodriguez. Has a pop! Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
Well, at least the crowd are appreciative of his efforts.
Just brushed off the ball there. It's come loose. Yeah, he's fouled him there. And it would take something pretty special to beat the keeper from this far out. Driven straight at the wall. This could fall anywhere! And the half-time whistle goes. And there we are, off they go for half-time. Breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
Well, it hasn't exactly gone to plan so far, but there's no need to panic. There's still plenty of time to get back into this. As always, an early goal would help swing things back in their favour.
And we're already back underway here.
Aruzatanke need to get the balance right to sort this out. Ambition must be complemented by just the right amount of caution, and I think the more experienced players can oversee that.
Chance to break. That's a promising ball. Cristiano Ronaldo! Just off target.
Oh, how close was that to going in? It only required the smallest of tweaks.
Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Tries to get it forward quickly. And the referee's awarded a free kick. He gets a ticking off and needs to be very careful now. Luis considers his options, looking to widen the gap even further here. That was travelling. Ashley Cole. Ashley Cole drives it forward. And he's there to cut it out. Great leap! He will be livid with himself. Really good. Has a hit! Cristiano Ronaldo! Goal! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser. He was never going to miss from there.
Oh, Peter, you can't teach that. You either have it or you don't. His anticipation is on another level to everyone else's. Superb.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Tried to play it through.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
It's a brilliant interception. He's gone for it! Makalena. Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, that was no routine save.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes work ultra sharp.
Another corner. Any better luck this time round? Oh, smart save. Both sides a bit too casual in possession. And it's played forward. Plays it out to the wing. He's made sure that that won't get through. Now a chance to break. Well, it's a safety in numbers approach to defending here.
Yeah, but dropping deep.
Chance! He has got it! They've got it! It was coming! They have their reward! Given such an open invitation, he was always going to shoot.
It's almost criminal to see a defence fail to identify someone who thrives when it comes to shooting stats. They knew, and yet they didn't heed, and they've paid the price and deserve to.
He's made it two, hits one! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, I can understand why his thinking was that way inclined.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Plays it out to the flank. Has a hit! He scores! 2 to the good! They have breathing space! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, I think two keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind one. It was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
Well, the instruction from the manager would have been, go on and make yourself a nuisance and see if you can snatch a goal. Mission accomplished.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Cristiano Ronaldo! Should have put that one away.
He'll be fuming with himself for not converting. He could have killed it off.
Tries to get it forward quickly. And that's been won straight back. Well weighted. Now can he finish? He's making good use of his strength there. Just refuses to be out-muscled.
Yeah, he was under pressure to get that exactly right, and he couldn't even think of the consequences. It was instinctive and rock solid.
Big chance! And they've been caught out here. Hits one! Oh, what a wonderful stop!
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Gets his foot in there. Toni Kroos. Cristiano Ronaldo. And the finish! Good ball, it's found its top, goes for goal! Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. Benzema! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, as test goalkeeper, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Good save, he got a decent fist on that. Has a pop! Oh, the ball's come loose! And now they can launch a counter. Right through the middle. Surely. Shapes to shoot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
And that's that. Well, that's bounce-back ability, responding superbly to come from behind, shrugging off setbacks along the way. Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town and the finish! Goal! China!
Listen, it's a great start, but we've seen teams surprise themselves with early goals before and sit back. They've got to avoid that.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Oh, this fella's as slippery as an eel the way he freed himself to score. I mean, for that defence, it was a case of, now you've got him, now you don't. Brilliant.
Well, that has certainly made things interesting. Just brushed off the ball there. Now the counter. Brings it forward. Going through.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
How about a shot? Oh, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. James Rodriguez. Has a hit! Oh, that was no routine save.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra-sharp.
He's made sure that that won't get through. Referee has just said play on. Could move up a gear here. Ball through needs to be good here. Dashing forward at pace. Decent looking ball. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Seems now to be all about width.
Well, when you have the personnel to create in wide areas, then they need to see as much of the ball as possible. Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
And the shot! The shot! And it's been taken short. Turns and goes back. Has a go! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low. It's got through to him. He's left his man. Hoists it forward, and the counter is on. More than happy to take the muscular approach. Lobs it in gently. Cut out in the nick of time.
China clearly aren't looking comfortable on the ball at the moment. Predictability.
He's gone for it! Crosses it. Played back in. Hits one! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
China really putting a few chances together here. Taking one can only add to such good momentum now.
Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given.
good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work, though.
Gets away from his opponents. Is there any support? He might not need it. Striding forward, facing goal. Out to the right. And once more they can't get through. Good challenge, he just stood firm. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Has a pop! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked the harder thing to do.
There has been just the early goal here, and it's 1-0. Breaks on here. He's found his man. Gets the better of his man. Hits one. Ball's loose. Oh, real danger here. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Half-time whistle goes. So there you have it. A close-fought half of football. Still had its moments. And ultimately produced just one goal. More than decent game up to now. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
China merit their advantage on the balance of play. They did most of the probing and got their reward, although they should have a bigger lead. Could come back to haunt them.
China leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And we are already promptly back underway. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. And it's played forward.
Well, no question as to who's winning the battle in midfield at the moment. Some very impressive pressing in place here. Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Great strength, too strong for his opponent. James Rodriguez. Oh, they can break here. Oh, nice touch. He's got a... James Rodriguez! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Oh, what a skill set he has. He's just ghosted past a couple of defenders.
He gets past his man. No, that's not the ball he wanted. Going through. Chooses to go back. Has a hit! And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Chance to break. Gets the... tries a shot! Goal! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, I think that defence there thought they were in good position and they had him where they wanted, yet somehow he's worked the scoring position when it didn't see him on. It's really crafty business, that.
And that has added a whole new complexion. James Rodriguez! Decent enough try.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Cuts it out. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. James Rodriguez. Dinks one in. Good ball over the top. Shoots! That has certainly tested the keeper.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Good ball, it's found its target. He's had a goal! Goal, China! And they get themselves in front! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Yeah, I really can't say enough as to how good the final ball was. It took the defence out of the equation for that split moment, and the damage was all done.
China go into the lead.
Thailand showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have to do.
Tries to get it forward quickly.
China are clearly looking to kill this game off. It's keeping the ball away from the other end too.
Modric. Forward it goes.
China are looking to make this one safe. They want to reduce the risk.
He's got options out wide. Gets good distance on it.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
Just a few more moments for them to hang on.
Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
Gets wrestled off the ball.
China can afford to settle on seeing this one out by running down the clock, I think.
Well weighted. And he goes for goal! And the ball's come out. And the shot! There was plenty of power on that. And that will be the final act. China out on top. Hard fought, impossible to predict. In the end, though, only the result mattered. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
China were very impressive here, Peter.